My name is Michelle McLaren, and I welcome you to the ABCs of Health Insurance. I am a licensed health insurance broker in the state of Texas with my own agency, Just the Facts Insurance Agency. And I'm also a licensed health insurance counselor. I am here to help explain the confusion that is health insurance, especially for individuals. Insurance can be evil. Let's turn evil into easy with answers. Today's letter is G. G stands for guaranteed. That's guaranteed issue or renewability of a health insurance policy. This may sound like a minor thing, but it's actually huge. First, we'll look at guaranteed issue. Before the Affordable Care Act changed the rules, a health insurance company could choose not to issue someone a policy based on a variety of reasons. Frequently, that didn't even make sense. Weight, tobacco use, and the biggest, of course, is pre-existing conditions. All excuses the companies used not to cover someone who they thought was too big a risk. Most of these conditions had at least a 1-year look back. You couldn't have been treated within the past 12 months, but some of them had 5 or 10 years. They would even deny coverage based on family history, and if you were pregnant, forget it. No insurance for you or for your whole household. This made it practically impossible for someone with a cancer history or diabetes or something that happened to them years ago to get insurance at all. Sometimes they'd allow these people to have coverage, but with rate-ups. I've seen increases as high as 800% on a policy. Or perhaps they'd have a rider. A rider would exclude certain things. I had a plan once that excluded anything that was related to asthma and allergies. I told them that's fine, I'll just give up breathing. Basically, the insurance companies didn't cover you if you needed coverage. Now, the insurance companies have to cover everyone, and they cannot increase your rates based on your health or your history. They can only have increases based on tobacco use, and that is a limited increase that's allowed. They have limits on how much more they can charge an older person than a younger person. It's a 3-to-1 ratio. These limits are great in terms of coverage. It doesn't matter if you have pre-existing conditions or a family history, need to lose a little weight. The problem is that all of these great new coverages mean increased costs, especially for younger, healthier people. We also have guaranteed renewability. This is making sure you don't lose your coverage if a bad thing happens. People would hesitate to go to a doctor for treatment because if they use their coverage, then when it came time to renew, they might lose it or see huge price increases. Not getting treatment causes many issues to worsen. Then the treatment is more expensive, and you still don't want to go and you can't afford it, and makes your insurance company have to pay more and makes them cancel you sooner. It's a vicious cycle, isn't it? If you did lose coverage, you'd now have a record of a pre-existing issue, and so if you went to another company, they're much more likely to rate up or rider you when you bought a policy. With the Affordable Care Act, the companies cannot cancel your policy for anything except not paying your premiums. As long as you're still in the area where the policy is offered, they're still going to be able to have to keep you on it. This is great, again, for the consumer. You know you're not going to lose your coverage, but not so much for the insurers, and is another reason that prices have increased. These guarantees are the reason we have a limited open enrollment period for major medical plans. Currently, it is November 1st to December 15th, unless they change it. Since they can't deny you for any condition, what motivates you to buy insurance before you need it? The limited open enrollment says, sign up now or you'll have to wait a year to get in, and a lot of bad, expensive stuff can happen in a year. If you think about it, most really expensive medical stuff is unexpected and urgent. If you don't have the coverage in place before it happens, nothing can help you with those bills. You wouldn't expect to be able to buy car insurance after an accident and have them pay for your repairs, but the ACA qualified coverage plans cover everything as long as you sign up when they say so. My favorite advice to give people is having no insurance is like running around naked. Friends don't let friends run around naked, except on special occasions. This doesn't mean that you need to wear a suit of armor all the time either. Work with a good agent and make sure you find coverage that protects and is comfortable for you. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me today, and I hope you found this information helpful. Do you have other health insurance questions? Check out my other videos or leave your questions in the comments. Education is important, and that's why I created Just the Facts Insurance Agency. It's just the facts you need to protect those you love. Peace and health to you all.